Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're going to talk about Clear Coat. Now, Clear Coat makes protective shields for a variety of electronic devices. Today we're going to be talking about their shields for the iPhone 3G and 3GS. I had the opportunity to sit down with the guys from Clear Coat, and I walked away with a ton of information, and more importantly, a feeling that Clear Coat is clearly the best protective shield that I've come across. If you happen to live near one of their mall kiosks, you can visit the mall and have them professionally install your Clear Coat on your device. If you don't, you can simply go to their website and order it and have it delivered to your house. And if you do that, it's going to come in a box just like this. These shields are guaranteed. Not only are they guaranteed against defects, things like scratching and stuff like that, they actually guarantee the installation process. If you mess up the installation of your Clear Coat, simply send it back to them and they will send you a brand new one for you to try again at no charge to you. You can actually bring your shield into the mall or send it back at any time for any reason, and they'll send you a new one free of charge. So, like I said, if you order it directly to your house, it comes in a box just like this. Inside the package, you do get the front and back shield. This is a full body kit. You get the squeegee for installing it, and you get the solution for applying the shields. I happen to have one of their old styles, and this material is the same material that most of the shields on the market come on. Unfortunately, this material doesn't work all that well. When you go to peel it, sometimes it doesn't want to come away from the backing, and you end up with a problem like that. Well, this new material that they have here, it's impossible for that to happen. This is kind of a matte, kind of grainy material that the shield, it's absolutely impossible for the shield to stick to. It comes off perfectly every single time. I had some time to sit down with the guys from Clear Coat, and they'll tell you a little bit about the installation of the Clear Coat and what makes it different than everyone else. And then you'll see the Clear Coat actually being installed. And then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you my phone with the final Clear Coat installed so you can see it up close and personal and see exactly how it came out. So I'm here with Eric from Clear Coat. He's going to tell us a little bit about the product and answer a few questions that I have about how Clear Coat is different from many of the other shields on the market. Eric, so tell us about Clear Coat.
Clear Coat's a full body clear protector that just keeps your phone completely scratch proof. It's got a lifetime guarantee, so whatever gets messed up, set it in, we'll get you a new one. And we do have these locations here at malls that you see behind me where it gets professionally installed, so you make sure there's no bubbles or hairs, keeping it perfectly clean.
What makes Clear Coat special from or different from your competitors?
Yeah, we do understand you have options, and we do truly stick true to our design philosophy. And there's two philosophies behind this product, and I don't know if you've ever installed it at home, but it is difficult to install for some people. Clear Coat's the easiest to install of all your options, and the reason is the design. I don't know if you can see this here, but what we do is we try and follow organic curves of the phone so that A, it's almost impossible to see, but B, it's easier to install. Some companies do try and do these flaps or like these lids that try and cover every millimeter of the phone, and while protection's important, you also want it to stay on there longer and you want it to be easy to install. So that's really what sets us apart from some of the competitors. Another big thing is when you do try and cover everything on the phone, not only do you get bubbles or creases when you're trying to install it, but as you were mentioning earlier, some people like to put it in a case as well, kind of get that double protection. And when you do have those pieces, you put it in that case, they come right off, they start to bubble, they don't last. So that little bit of sacrifice, which is on these bare edges that may or may not ever get scratched, affords you the ease of installation and affords you the fact that the product will just stay on there as long as possible. We do offer the lifetime guarantee. If you bought it from a cart, you're welcome to bring it back from a cart. You can bring it back, they'll peel it off, they'll put a new one on for you, that way you can keep coming back. If you're not happy with it or ever starts to peel, or even if you drop it on the ground and scratch your Clear Coat, there's no limits to that guarantee. Or if you bought it online, you don't have a cart near you, you mail in your pieces and we mail you back replacements as many times as you want. Installation for the screen's $5, installation for the whole body is $10. And that's just for the time it takes them to put it on perfect. And like I said, if you don't like how they put it on, they'll put another one on. It's until it gets it right to your standards.
All right, so one of the big complaints or knocks on these shields that I always seem to get from people is, does it have the quote-unquote orange peel effect? Personally, I'm not really even sure what that means.
Yeah.
People say that some shields feel like the texture of when you run your finger over an orange. Can you address, whether the clear coat does or doesn't have that issue?
I can, yeah, and we actually just recently adopted this newest film technology, which has virtually zero orange peel. It's kind of that wavy effect that you can see in glare, and like Larry said, you can feel it on your finger. This newest film has almost no orange peel. You almost can't even see that the film's on there, and you can't feel it at all. So it gives you a little bit of grip for the back. You can see it's still sticking in my hand at an angle, but it doesn't affect the touch or anything. So that we did eliminate that orange peel with this film, and we're really happy with it.
Okay, now we're going to proceed with an installation of the full body protection for the clear coat on my iPhone 3G and 3GS. I want you guys to see how easy it is to install the product. Mike is first installing the front shield on the product. It does use a similar solution to many of the other shields out there on the market. For those of you that have done this at home and have used too much or ran out of the solution, this will give you a good idea of just how little solution you need. You can see how fast that is, how quick that installed. You virtually can't tell it's there. And we're going to have some footage later in the video showing you how the product looks after this is actually set, because you will see some of the solution still wet under the shield until it's completely dry. Now Mike's going to install the back piece onto the back of my phone. Again, you can see him applying the solution. It's important to make sure there's no dirt or dust underneath there. Once he gets it lined up, he uses that squeegee tool to smooth everything out and remove the excess solution from underneath. The back obviously is a little bit harder to line up than the front piece, so you got to make sure you get the camera lens lined up right and make sure everything's straight. But there he smooths everything out. Just wiping away the excess solution with a paper towel. And just for those of you that aren't aware, this is perfectly safe for your iPhone. You don't have to worry about, I know there's a lot of people that are concerned, is this going to cause water damage to my phone? The iPhone has some pretty high tolerances when it comes to that, where they're using such a minimal amount of solution that you don't have to be concerned with, will this void my warranty or anything like that. The short answer is absolutely not. Your iPhone's going to remain perfectly safe. They turn it off before they install it, and there you can see the finished product installed. Absolutely no bubbles. Can't hardly even tell it's there. And again, this is 30 seconds after installation. Imagine how good it's going to look 24 hours after it's really dried. Alright guys, so here's my phone after the solution and the shield have dried properly. You can see just how good the shield looks. You can't even tell it's on there. It's, hard to even distinguish that there is a screen shield on my phone. It's that clear, and more importantly, it's that smooth. Your finger slides along the screen as if it's sliding on the glass screen itself. Here is the back view. Again, similar situation. It's so clear, you can't tell that there is a shield on the phone at all, and the texture is grippy enough that allows you to maintain a proper feel in the hand, but not slippery. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall out. And more importantly, not super thick that it, adds a tremendous amount of bulk or cloudiness to the back of the phone. Again, it's almost impossible to tell that there's any kind of shield on my phone. So this has been a brief look, I'm sorry it hasn't been all that brief, at Clear Coat. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you kind of take advantage of the information. Go check out Clear Coat yourself. You have nothing to lose. They offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. Simply send the shield back. They'll give your money back. And more importantly, they offer that lifetime guarantee. So if you put the shield on and in 3 months you decide it doesn't look so good, you send it back and they give you a brand new one to install again. That is it for Clear Coat. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a line. Otherwise, you have a great day.